Nothing says holiday season like an artfully crafted gingerbread house. We recently popped into the George Eastman Museum to see the extensive display of sweet creations.
The exhibition Sweet Creations has been something we've been doing for the last 22 years. We've been doing it not only as a family traditional activity, but also it's a fundraiser for the museum. It helps us to put money back into the restoration projects that we continually do in this 115-year-old house. It was not my idea. I can't take credit for it. A local baker actually wanted to enter a cooking contest down in Corning, and she wanted to do a replica of the Eastman House in gingerbread for the holidays. So I gave her photographs and I gave them blueprints. She made an amazing replica. It was huge. It won the contest. She called me and asked me if I would like to have it on display here. I did. We put it in the Palm House. The public loved it. We get a lot of visitors around the holidays anyways, but we had many suggestions to keep doing that, make it bigger and better. And so that's what I've done. The following year, I did sort of a themed show with just historic structures, and we had professionals do those, but there were only 8 to 10 entries. Once we involved the general community, it became a show of 50 to 90 entries on an annual basis. And that's how we've done it for the last 20-some years, is basically invite anyone in the community who wants to make one. I only have 3 rules when being in the show. You have to have gingerbread as part of the creation somewhere. And sometimes it's just the base, and sometimes just the trees made out of gingerbread cookies, you know. And then you have to use royal icing, which is a special icing that really hardens like a concrete, so that whatever they've made hopefully will stay in one piece for the 6 weeks of the show. And then the third rule is that it fit on a support board that's like 24 by 24, so it fits on our tables. We can easily display them together in a grouping, and so that we don't have any issues when selling them to people and walking them out the door. This is our busiest time of year. It seems to have become the traditional thing to do with your family or visitors from out of town. It's wonderful because people come to see their artwork, but one of the great things about having it being a community show is that all of the people who have made a gingerbread creation tell their friends and their family and their co-workers, and so all those people come to see their creation in the show. So it's a way of spreading the word and getting more and more people that might not come to our museum. They come this time of year. One of the things that really gets me through this holiday season is that I have the help of what I call my gingerbread doctors. Okay? Many of the houses are displayed at child level so that everyone can see it. Well, that means a few things like pretzel fences get knocked over, the candy cane gets broken, or sometimes even taken because they think they can eat them. So we have to go around on a weekly basis and kind of repair some of the creations. And most of the time it's nothing serious, but at the same time we want people to get a pristine creation when they purchase it as part of our silent auction. For the 22 years, we've always had the money go into the historic house in some way, shape, or form. Over all the years that I've been here, there's always been something to be restored or repaired or fixed. In previous years, we used money towards our Palm House restoration. We had to put on a new roof. We are using some of that money to help with our East Porch restoration, which is going on right now. So over the years, whenever we've needed something done to the mansion, it's always been for restoration purposes. The public and the bakers continually amaze me with what they think of. They're not just houses. They're not just your typical little church or little cottage. We've had alien spaceships, and we've had trains, and we've had checker and chess boards, and this year we have a beautiful cuckoo clock, and we have an amazing sewing machine that no one's ever done before. I am surprised every year. You'd think you'd start to see the same things over and over. That's never been the case. I think the variety is what makes the show special. You get to be inspired.
For more information about the George Eastman Museum and their gingerbread displays, visit eastman.org.